Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's in the mood for some nice chill time. We're gonna kick back, listen to some sweet, tasty jams, and we'll go ahead and get started. So if you guys are ready on the countdown, I'll count down from 5, and we'll get going here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Orangeblood. It's an indie RPG that came out recently, relatively recently. It's basically about hip hop, 90s hip hop specifically, and anime girls and guns. It's about as chill as it gets. And one really interesting thing about this game is that if you're familiar with Borderlands, the game is built around a system like that. So all of the loot, all your equipment, weapons, guns, every chest you open, every boss drop, it's all completely random. So we really have no idea what's about to happen. So the excitement in this run, aside from these sweet, tasty jams, is trying to figure out how to make it through the entire game with what the game's given you. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some laughs. We're probably gonna die a couple times, and that's totally cool. We gave a fat estimate, so we're chilling. I got no stress. Hopefully everybody's got this on in the background, listening to some sweet beats. This is what combat looks like. This is an unwinnable fight. We're just gonna get killed real quick.
Gonna listen to some donations as well.
Yeah, no, by all means.
$25 for Professor Palmer. Wonder who that is. That seems to have gone toward that bid war too, to put Chef in the lead with $35. There's plenty of time left on that bid war though. That won't close till the end of the run. And then we have Levon Firestorm with $20. Here's $1 for each point Route 6 court in basketball. We need to meet the prince. I need to make sure that he's wearing purple, like all the best princes. Wow. I butchered that last sentence. Princes wear purple. Basically the gist of that. And of course, he's talking about the Meet the Prince and Nabi Nabi Boy incentive for Watan. Oh, if I pronounced that wrong, Sexrex is gonna let me know in chat, I'm sure. I probably did.
The lo-fi hip-hop of speedruns. That's basically what this is. I just turned him up, so hopefully in the future it'll be a non-issue. Appreciate the feedback. So right away, we get our first 2 weapons in the game, and it was, we actually got, they're alright. They're alright. You can get like some really terrible weapons to the point where it's like you can't even make it through the rest of the game. Like you can't make it through the first few fights in a quick fashion, but we ended up alright. So as you can see, this is combat. Now, I had to, when I do my runs, I fine-tune a couple things. So there's a lot of like visual things that you can adjust in the menu. I turn off tilt shift, which creates kind of like a fog at the top of the screen. And I turn off the camera panning in between attacks. Oops, I screwed this up, so we lost 2 seconds. But, the camera panning in between attacks, which like zooms in on your characters, and that just loses time, like straight up. The animations lose you a little bit every single time. It's also like super hard on the eyes because it's just constantly back and forth. In this game, the menuing, the combat is all really fast paced. So you really don't want those on. If you're playing this game casually, I'd recommend turning that off if you want to save like your eyesight. Like, no lie, when I first downloaded this game and got interested in running it, you can ask my my friends, I was like, yeah, I can't even run this game. It literally hurts my eyes to watch. But after some fine-tuning, we figured it out. So here, what you can do in the overworld is you can shoot these enemies before you get into combat with them, and when you start combat, you will start with 50 plus SP. Now this is very important because those are skill points which allow me to open up every round of combat with this move here that you're going to see, and it's really, really good. And that's going to be our way of dispatching all of the encounters that we take early on. You also get keys, which allow you to open up all the all the weapons and crates and stuff like that. And it's random how many keys you get, so it's very important that you get a little lucky. I mean, we'll make it through no problem, even if we get the worst of luck. Well, not no problem. It'll be ugly, but we'll do it, and we'll do it together. I appreciate all you guys in chat wishing me luck. I hope it goes well. So right here I'm reloading. This is like a tutorial fight to tell you how SP works, but so what you do is you just reload because the animation is faster, and on the third turn you will get you'll get full SP, so we can just one-shot this guy really fast. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Now, green chests are going to be weapons, and red chests are going to be armor, or what you just saw right there, procedural memories. Now, procedural memories are like permanent abilities you teach your teammates, so you like use the item on them. What's unfortunate about it though is like we actually really need armor, so it stinks that we get procedural memories sometimes, especially early on. This game is something else. Yeah, the soundtrack in this game is hot. It's hot. My favorite one is the Yakuza one. You'll see there in a little bit. Also, for what it's worth, so you see when like they're doing like sped up animations, that's because if you tap A and then hold it in without holding in any other direction, oh no, then oops, then you'll speed up any animation whatsoever. So going upstairs, getting in your car, all that kind of stuff, it goes faster. So it's important to kind of like figure out exactly where you need to get those inputs, and so it's kind of like you kind of do this weird mashing on the controller in order to get the animations to go as fast as possible, but also hold the direction as soon as you're able to move. It's like a mini game within the run. Not crazy important, but it does save a little bit of time. So now we're going to go to the Tier 1 hangar. Basically, the plot of this story, the way that it works, is that you are a, basically like a street rat hitman, for lack of a better phrase, and your name is Vanilla, the chick with the pink hair. And she needs to, in order to, she's basically in jail, but on the low, the FBI essentially wants her to take some people out, and there's this man-made island that's the little hub world that we're on. There's oh, these are not excellent. I don't really like using shotguns, but I guess I'll do what I gotta do. We're gonna have to hope for some better drops here. But basically what happens is they need you to go to this man-made island where gangs are pretty much running the territory and just take out all the gangs. Usually we should be able to one-shot all these fights. Vanilla's Deadeye, the attack I'm using, it shoots 8 bullets, so occasionally you do just, you know, get unlucky and you don't kill things when you should. But for the most part, we'll take care of it, especially when I use the critical hit buff at the beginning as well. That deep breath. And thankfully Machiko's not super. Usually she can help a little bit, but she's got a decent gun. Whoop! Oh no, this is bad news because that guy is going to block my path. So we're gonna have to do something here to lose time. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run away because it's very important for us to start combat with that 50 SP, otherwise the fights are going to take significantly longer. So it's actually faster to just run away and then immediately re-encounter them, and that guarantees that we'll get 50 SP. Now however, we won't get the 10 SP from the beginning of the fight, so that stinks, but it is what it is. Her Deadeye has a pretty good chance of stunning as well, so that helps speed things along. Okay, we need... Oh, we only have 2 keys. That's really unfortunate. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. This first boss is one of like the tougher in the game, just as far as like you don't really have a whole lot of resources of what you've been given yet. So yeah, it gets pretty hairy if you don't get like at least this stuff. But what we're gonna do is take a couple of extra encounters just for the sake of it. I usually don't take this one, but we're going to. The EXP and the extra drops doesn't hurt, so it is a marathon after all. But Vanilla is your like assassin, gun-toting, gunslinger kind of chick, right? Well, Machiko is your bard, essentially. She has her giant boombox that can do... Oh, nice. She has a giant boombox that debuffs and buffs, and it's really, really important. Her debuff is ridiculously strong, and her supportive one heals and revives anybody who's died. So it's she is one of the more important characters in the background, outside of the glass cannons, who get most of the love. And right now she's holding her own as well, which is nice. Cool. Fortress, that's not bad. So, yeah, Machiko does carry the run. She does. She goes hard. There's 4 characters we're gonna end up with in total, and each one of them has like a super important role. Certain boss fights require certain strategies that you really have to kind of prep ahead of time and put certain gear on certain characters in order for them to like carry the fight the way that they need to. So I really like that about this game. It's got a lot of reaction. Oh man, it's very reactionary. It's very, you know, different from run to run. And then you got this sick banging soundtrack in the background that just makes it all the more better.
It's a hot $20 donation. PRS Crazy Feet. 2 goals left, lots of bid words to get real hot and hyped though. And those of you who wanted to meet the prince, I have good news. That incentive has been met. We will be meeting the prince tonight.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you guys for the donation. Seriously, it's very good excuse me, it's a very good cause, and you guys are so generous. To see this thing blow up the way it has been pretty amazing. Oh my goodness, that stupid memories. So we're going to hope that we can get some sick drops while we run back and forth to respawn this crate. We're gonna use all our keys. Oh, the Reaper. That's pretty good. So all of these, you're going to notice that a lot of these 60, 88, that's alright, I guess. You're going to notice that a lot of these, they have like suffixes, or I'm sorry, prefixes. We're probably going to lose this fight, but we'll see what happens. They have like prefixes like Blitz or Reaper and all kinds of different things, and they all mean the same thing no matter what weapon it is, but the randomized element is what comes after that. So things like suppressor, which lowers your aggro and such. As long as we actually might be able to win this. Oh, that's rough. Alright, probably not. I lied. We can try one thing here before we just have to eat the loss and go about our day. I'm hoping that we either get a miss or we can that was my own fault. We might have won that. It's okay, whatever. That was just practice. It was just practice. I just wanted to kind of assess the field there a little bit. No worries. So these things, there's like these little root beer dispensers, and we're gonna be dabbling with those. They heal us. So we just chug root beer until we're full HP. Yeah, it was RNG myth. Yeah, exactly. I need to make sure that 83, but lowers our max HP. I think I like this better. We'll try it like this. Machiko being healthy is relatively important just because of her buff and her debuffs. We didn't even get a single Ghetto Blaster out and we still almost won that fight, so that was pretty dope. So because Vanilla is using an SMG, it targets randomly, which is unfortunate. Very nice, very nice. So that's kind of a bummer on this first fight because we'd like to be able to get rid of the ads right away, but unfortunately we cannot. Oh, this is super favorable. Okay, cool. So we're actually we should be pretty good here. As long as he target concentrations Machiko. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh boy! You love to see it. You love to see it. Came through on that clutch stun. That's looking pretty sweet. We should be able to win in a single turn on this next attack here. Nice, nice. Alright, this was like the biggest roadblock I was most worried about. And we have surpassed it. So, yeah, I feel really solid about that. Alright, guys, everybody kick back. We're chilling. It's pretty chill from this point out. Now, there are some frustrating boss fights, I'm not gonna lie, because of just how crazy and chaotic the armor and weapon system is. But we have ways to, like, mediate, or, like, remedy that to an extent. Like by doing a save reset area at a gun shop to manipulate the RNG, or to flush out the RNG of the guns. So here we're gonna just try to dodge every encounter we can, and then run from them. Now we're definitely not on world record pace, but oh bummer. But we're doing well, and that's what's important. These guys right here with the little chainsaws, they can actually do some work. So we gotta hope that we get out of here quicker than we're doing. Yeah, it's, oh my goodness. This is just the most. Well, that's a mild setback. Considering it puts me all the way over here. That's okay. We need to run past all those enemies and get to a door. It's faster to just run past them than it is to fight each and every one of them. And at this point, we actually don't need to take random encounters anymore. There's only one other area, and it's actually the one that's coming up after this, where we're going to willingly take encounters. There we go, that went way better. And it is the Yakuza section. Because we won't need any extra fights other than what we get naturally through boss EXP and stuff. And that's really nice because it speeds things up quite a bit. So what I just bought right there are guide beacons. You only need 2, and I think I had one, but I didn't see. So I bought one just to be safe. There are 2 points, the one where I just used it, and one later in the game where you have to really worry about running all the way back. You lose like 5 or 6 minutes both times. So now we're going to meet our third character, and she's really good. She is our AoE encounter dispatcher for the most part. Oh, we did it! Yes, that was really slick. We barely lost any time, even with that huge setback. So 10 seconds maybe. So we gotta hope that we have decent enough gear to equip this. Oh, the Akuna looks actually pretty good. We need her speed to be quite high, so we're gonna give her this. We're gonna give her this as well. Yeah, the Reaper's gonna be the best. Cool. So this is Yazawa, and she is really, really good because she has a low-cost AoE ability. What are you gonna see here? And it does pretty fat damage, especially when you, as I showed you earlier, where you shoot the enemies before you take the encounters. Now, obviously, boss fights and stuff, you can't do that. But in those situations where you start with a certain amount of EX or a certain amount of SP at the beginning of every fight, you can really turn things around decent. So what we're doing right now is we're in the Yakuza area. Now each one of these encounters I'm fighting has a chance to drop what's called the Yakuza Stinger, which is basically the best weapon in the game. As far as like pure attack stats. It's really good. Okay. It's really wicked. So we hope that one of them drops it, if not all of them. If we could get 3, that would be, you know, really nice. It's unrealistic though, I don't expect that to happen. Oh, we probably should jump. She's gonna not get EXP, which is a bummer. Dang, we're not even getting keys, that's super unfortunate. There are a bunch of crates you can unlock here, but we would hope that these guys would drop some keys for us. If not, we can take the 2 encounters right before the boss fight, just for a little bit of safety, and be totally alright. Alright. There's a key. So with these yellow crates that you're seeing to my left, once this fight ends, those are like special unique items or whatever, but they take 10 keys to open, so we won't be doing any of those, unfortunately. They are usually really good stuff, and like boss specific drops and things like that, those are the only way you can get those kinds of things. Dang, stillness. Alright. Do we need... No, we probably need armor more than we need weapons, so we're gonna hold off on that one. Unless we can yield some more keys. Running pretty bare bones on this key ordeal here. This Yakuza boss that's coming up here in a little bit might be troublesome if we can't get a little something, little help somewhere. But there's a litany of enemies that we can fight in the next room if we really need to like farm stuff. We have plenty of time in the SMG to pad some of that if we need to. Alright, got a key. To allow us to open these 2. Now in this fight, you can't shoot them ahead of time, so we go into it with 0 SP, which makes it a little dangerous, but we should be alright here. We just gotta get Yazawa basically to 40 SP, which should only take... You get 10 at the start of every round of combat. So, because we're using guns with multiple bullets, you develop SP a bit faster. That's why I prefer SMGs and ARs as opposed to everything else. So, usually it only takes 2 or 3 rounds of combat to get her to the SP that we need her to be at. Oh, nice. They're all stunned up. Cool. So they should be dead here. Very good. So we get some dank drops. No stinger, but we did get 2 keys, which is very nice. We're literally not even wearing an ammo piece or an armor piece on vanilla because we've gotten such bad RNG, but that's just the nature of the game. We will take a gun. Ooh, attack. All right, dope. Probably give this to her. Ooh, the Reaper is better. I think I like this one better. See if we can get her defensively. That's probably for the best. Cool beans. And we'll see if... I think that's both of our keys, right? We'll have to find out. We'll probably take these 2 encounters here just to be... or at least one of them just to be safe. We can maybe get a level off of it, and at the very least we get another key. They're important early on, for sure, because they give you the weaponry and stuff like that you need to be able to fight some of these bosses, which can be rather difficult at times. Especially this next one. He just, sometimes he's terrible, sometimes he's really kind. It all comes down to whether or not the boss is going to like cast a bunch of buffs on himself or just gun you down. Okay, cool. I'll take this one. And if we die in this fight, we can at least open the crate with the keys we got. So what I'm doing there is I'm using the crit buff, the AoE attack, and accelerate, which makes her go a little bit faster in the turn order. And I'm doing that in the hopes that I'll obviously kill everything before everybody else has to take their turns and lose time. Oh, nothing. That's alright. We got some levels off of it. Not the end of the world. Let me see if she can use anything better. 20% SP is really good. Alright, we're actually not in terrible shape. Our armor is just dreadful, especially considering Vanilla doesn't have anything on her back. But it's alright. We'll see how this goes. Worst case scenario, we die. It warps us to the other area. We open the crates. We throw ourselves at it again. We have a good time. Because they're all using SMGs, though, that's all going to be targeting randomly. So we'll see what happens. But what you're seeing where people get frozen is called the cryo attribute. Ooh, dang. Chico is not looking sharp with her SP here, it seems. Hopefully we can kill all of the ads in a single turn here. Let's just hope that Machiko doesn't die. That's kind of the goal. If we can get Machiko to survive another round, then we are in really good shape. Oh, oh, totally good. That's perfectly fine. We might actually be able to YOLO this, which might be our best bet, considering I just don't think we have the numbers, but or the turn order. We're gonna play it safe. We'll play it safe. This game usually rewards gambles because of how tentative all the fights and stuff are. But I'm hoping that oh, yikes, yeah, that was we paid for that one. Yeah, that's probably it. We don't have a way to revive everybody, so we're just gonna have to die really fast. We'll go ahead and try this again, but because we're slower than the enemy, there's no way that we're gonna survive all 3 turns. Neat. That's actually best case scenario, probably, because we get to check out these 2 crates right here with the keys that we've picked up, which is good. Oh man! All right, finally we got something. It's not great. It's just a speed buff, but we will take it. See what this gun is, just to get rid of the boxes. We'll heal up at this place. Oops. Yeah, alright. Alright, I get it. It's good food, I appreciate it. Ooh. See, the shotguns are dope. The issue with them... So I'm not gonna... No, she needs that SP gain. The Reaper might actually be better. No. We'll try it like this. Shotguns are great for their attack buff. The issue is that you gain very little SP when you use them because they're usually single shot. Oh, I like those a lot. Yeah, those are all just cool beans. We'll move forward. Hope for the best. We'll just run past these guys this time. We're not interested. And that's kind of the nature of this game, right? Like, if you get really bodied on one pass, you just reassess your gear, move things around, kind of change positioning, like give people different mixtures of stats, and hope that that's enough to be able to defeat the boss in the next round. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. I gave like a 40-minute buffer in my estimate, just so that we would be 100% sure that we were going to be alright. And give us a lot of wiggle room, really show off the game, have a good time. So getting hit actually makes you develop SP, which is kind of important, because we really need SP. Alright, let's see if maybe we can heal here. So you kinda, it's weird because you want to take a certain amount of damage, but you don't want to take too much. So it's weird wiggle room. So armor is actually more important than it seems, given that you can obviously usually just mow over everything. Alright, so this should be really good. Oh, if it would have stayed frozen. So the issue with freeze is when you take damage, or when you damage an enemy that's frozen, they unfreeze. Which is truly, truly unfortunate. Alright, we're just going to play it safe here and try to Ghetto Blaster for a heal as opposed to a debuff. Which is unfortunate because the best way to get out of this fight is to debuff him and mow him down. But I don't think that we have the DPS to basically gun him down from where his HP is at currently. Suppressive Fire stinks. It's really low accuracy, but it has a really high chance of doing a debuff of some sort. Whether it be... please give me a stun on that bad boy. No. Whether it be a stun or what have you. So we really don't want to get stunned, because we can't afford to not take turns with certain characters. Especially like Machiko or Vanilla. Okay. If Machiko can live one more turn, we should be in really, really good shape. Fingers crossed, everybody. That's kind of how you play. Well, now we're just gonna have to wing it. Which is totally cool. I love winging it. I'm actually going to... yeah, we're gonna swing. I think Vanilla is going to be the ticket out of here. That's good. That's good. That's not good. Alright, cool beans. Unfortunate we didn't get a stun off on that one. Yeah, you'll notice that the enemies in this game swear a lot. Alright, cool. He was kind. He was kind. The issue when Machiko's dead is that we don't get that 10 SP per beginning of every turn. And that can be really jarring. Because you're going to notice. Oh, no! Well, we'll probably have to do this fight a second time. That's all good. Or a third time, even. Wow. He actually did so little damage to me that, oh! Alright, let's see. Maybe she pulls this out. Who knows? No, she doesn't. Yeah, the first try coming up, guys. Don't even sweat it. It happens. It happens. We got closer than I really thought we would to be. Oh, that's good. So what we got there, we can totally put on her. Oh man, that's so much better. I'm so much happier. I don't know how I feel about Threat being on her. She can have Threat. All right, cool. I feel really, really good with this situation. Here we go. Yeah. This is the first try. You guys don't... I mean, have you guys been watching the same game I have? Oh, we're out of keys. Alright, well, this better be the last try, because I'm tired of opening these boxes. The cool part is that the bosses only get harder afterwards. But, as soon as we leave this area, we're gonna go to a weapon shop, and we're gonna get a really... hopefully, we're gonna save and reset until we get the right weapons that we want out of the shop there. Now we are a bit slower because of that body armor, but it should give us survivability. Oh, poo. That's not dope. So stun stinks. Oh my goodness. Because it makes you susceptible to crits. So yeah, this is oh man. Something else. But so for instance, when you get frozen, you When you're frozen and somebody does damage to you, you can become unfrozen. But when you're stunned, you can't become unstunned. So you literally just have to eat the turn order. You can also have stun reapplied, which is super annoying. Alright, we'll have to see how we want to field this one. We got a crit off on that, that's not bad. Hopefully we can dispatch the ads. We might actually be able to salvage this one. Which is truly surprising considering just how bad we started. Are you guys talking pizza? Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I work at Chuck E. Cheese, right? So I've eaten pizza like every day for the last gazillion years.
All three of us were talking about like either getting leftover pizza or ordering pizza.
Your leftover pizza is totally fine. Oh, oops. We'll leave it like that for now. I like leftover pizza. I actually prefer it sometimes, depending on the pizza place.
Yes, it definitely can be good. Also, while I'm here, let's give an update on some of these bid wars. We got that post-game boss fight bid war closing at the end of this run. As I'm sure you all know by now, I've kept saying it. But Chef is in the lead here with $35. Dog, Copter, and Green Yakuza are 10, and Home Run Senpai is at 0.
Nice.
The two Range for Adventure bid wars that are going to close sort of as we transition between the two runs. The Adventure is the next run. The language bid war in Japanese is saying $40. English is $50 to Gooby's $1, and of course you can suggest whatever else you want for the character name as well. If you want something else to win, it's going to be a bit of an effort for those, but I have seen much crazier comebacks happen in bid wars, so it's definitely possible.
Alright, hopefully we can squeeze this one out here. As long as Vanilla doesn't die or get stunned, it should be in alright shape. If we can pull out a stun on this next one, that would be amazing. Oh, that's not good. Bummer. My goodness, I'm doing terrible. It's alright. I accounted for this in the estimate, so nobody worry. Also, for that bid war that we're talking about there, the chef incentive is actually super dope. So we'll see that one. He's like one of the hardest enemies in the game, and he beats you up for like breaking into his kitchen. So definitely can't wait to show that to you guys. And if we have time, I'll show you at least the other ones, and not like actually do the fights, but show you what they look like, because they're super funny as well. Alright, we got a key. That might help us. Chef's tougher than the dog copter? Oh yeah, for sure. Chef is actually, aside... the green Yakuza is a fight that like is really easy, but annoying. And the dogcopter is just long, but once you're a certain level, you don't really actually have to worry about it too much. We'll do this. Yeah, hopefully that gives us what we need. I'm gonna actually see if I can change her shoes here, give her more HP. We need the boosted shoes, but I don't know if that's worth the 60. Yeah, that'll work. Cool, so as soon as we finish this boss, which I promise you will eventually happen, we get access to tons of money, so we can just go buy good stuff if we don't have access to it already. Another thing that's worth mentioning is there's a stat called Blitz or Swift, and those give you increased SP when you start fights. So if we would have gotten some of those, it literally changes the scope of all these fights significantly. Oh man, Machiko's just getting ate up. Cool. So if we can have Machiko survive one more turn, that would be super neat. Nice. Cool beans. Decent. And the fact that Yazawa goes... Oh, she doesn't go first. That's okay, I'll accelerate. Now, usually we have good enough weapons to where we can just blow over these guys' DPS race, or we have good enough armor to where we can just kind of turtle it out. But in this case, we have neither. So we're just kind of in the middle somewhere, which is fine. We're just going to have to make some intelligent decisions. And hopefully some good luck. Oh, a stun. That's a start. We'll go ahead and swing. The reason we'll do that now is because, like I said earlier, when somebody is stunned, you have a way higher increased crit chance. Cool. Let's hope we can stack that stun up again. Have it happen a second time. Oh, bummer. So we have to hope Machiko lives one more turn here. Hang in there, girl. Nice. So we'll be able to top everybody off. We might actually not even need it. I think I might be able to win. We're gonna go for the win here, boys. Nope, probably not actually. Yeah, just because if I had the crit, I would go for the win here. But because she attacks after the boss, it's pretty unlikely that we'll do enough damage if we survive that long. So I played it safe, which is smart considering how many times we've had to do this. We should be able to bring it home in the next couple turns. We're only like 15 minutes behind, that's alright. But we gave an amazing estimate, so ideally we'll be able to just sneak it on in there. Alright, cool guys, this has been amazing. This is Orangeblood, and this should be the end of the Yakuza boss fight. But who knows? Crazy stuff does happen. We could still lose. It's possible. Oh, he was kind. He was kind. What would really be nice is if he dropped a Yakuza stinger. Now that would be really, really favorable. Oh, please don't stun Vanilla. Alright, we did it. Cool. Oh, I've never actually even seen that SMG. What does it do? Oh my goodness. Alright guys, our luck is changing right here, right now. We just gotta, that thing is sick. That thing is super sick, okay. Alright, cool. From this point forward, scrap the incentives. We're going for the record. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, your damage can jump significantly when you get any of the Yakuza weapons, and boy, that's a good one. And the fact that it's an SMG and not a shotgun means it might even be better than the Stinger. That's that marathon luck, you know what I'm saying? So here we're gonna do some resets for 3 short circuit weapons. Ideally, we want the short circuit AR, or the nope, or the anti-material rifle. Nope. So we're going to the title screen. And we're gonna load here. So the reason that I saved right outside is the gun shop's RNG seed is decided the first time you enter. It's the same with every shop in the game. So by saving right outside, we can guarantee that every time we walk in here, we get different options, which is important. Yeah, I've actually never seen this item before, and it looks dope. I didn't get a super good read on it. We'll check it out in a little bit, but I gotta read very quickly here. Oh no, that's Shorty. Yeah, those are a bunch of really good weapons, but the reason we need the short circuit weapon specifically is because it gives you a huge damage spike in exchange for stunning you after you kill an enemy. But the damage is so high that it's worth it. So we can spend even if it's like 5 minutes farming these weapons on RNG resets, it's totally worth it. Wait, is it a berserk weapon? Oh, because that would make it not excellent. No, it looks like it's just a short circuit style. Okay, so there's one. We'll consider that SMG if we have to. Yep, we have to. All right, cool. So we got our short circuit weapons. We're gonna buy 3 of them. And boy, are they expensive. We're not gonna have nearly as much money as we usually do for injectors, but that's okay because we can come back and buy them. We'll just have to use a lot of root beers and stuff like that. That's alright. We can also sell any crappy weapons that we don't want, so. Now we're moving on. So that chick that we just visited, she's the hacker. And she gets us past these security doors. The issue is she usually makes us go do an errand for her in exchange for it, which is why we had to go do that little side thing before we were able to unlock this door here. We needed Yazawa anyways, for gameplay wise, because she's a legend. She's amazing. Oh, bummer. So this next fight, if we first try it, we can save a good deal of time. No, leave me alone. Oh my goodness. It sucks when they box you in because, like, you can hold the direction when you escape from a fight and hope that you run through the enemy. But sometimes they box you in a way that you can't. So we're just going to kill this really fast. Oh, no, it is a berserk weapon. Wow, that sucks. Well, then it's a good thing I bought 3 of the other weapon. Did it say immobility on it? I didn't even notice. That's why it's so good. So, not as amazing as we thought, but it's okay. We got the backups anyways. Cool. If we see any red crates, we're gonna pick those up just because we always need good armor. And we don't like shop that out the same way that we do weapons. As you can see here, these text boxes are super annoying. Thankfully, I knew where the enemies are, but boy, do I get stuck on them on occasion. And you gotta take a bunch of fights for no reason. Oh, your defense is like 13. That's fine. This area usually gives us access to a good amount of chests, so I'll take this one. Oh, another memory. That's a bummer. Oh my goodness! Hopefully he doesn't run. So if we can kill this guy, we might be in pretty good shape here. Oh, there's no way that he stays a second time. Maybe I can pull this out by... Oh, no, she can't because she's berserked. Oh, he did stay! Wow, what a generous dude. So these guys are, they drop, like, super rare stuff. Ooh, a jackpot. Jackpots are good. Jackpots are good. We'll take it. We need to run from this fight, though. So a jackpot is a weapon that I believe on the 7th turn does 777% increased damage, which is obviously super dang. Oh, she's berserked. So we... Oh my goodness. Well, that's annoying. But it's okay. We just come back to here. Which is fine because we actually need red boxes. We'll sell a couple of our weapons a little bit later on if we stay hard up for cash. Yeah, now Chainsaw is super strong. Especially those guys, what they do is Chainsaw hits multiple times and those guys will buff themselves with like an increased crit chance. Oh my, the enemy positioning has been super unfavorable. And runaway chance has been not dope. These text boxes make it a little hard to manage sometimes. Ooh, yeah, that last one was in a terrible spot. So the enemies, they chase you and then they stop, and they chase you and then they stop. But occasionally, they still, like, where they spawn is still random. And that's the one that's the pain in the butt. Now, if we spent all the time we needed to shooting them to stun them or whatever, that would be excellent. But, oh my god, this is so bad. But sometimes, like, when there's multiple like that, you can see that you can just get boxed in. So even if you're waiting to shoot them to get past them, it doesn't really do you a whole lot of good. You might as well just die. How inconvenient. We'll take this fight just to get it over with. Cool, we got a level anyway, so couldn't hurt. Oh, we can go up here and check on these. One. So now we have to assess our gear and where it's at. We're gonna remove that berserk weapon for sure. Thankfully, these aren't berserk and they're comparable as far as damage is concerned. We might actually put the jackpot on her. It's not as good as what we got. Man, we are doing not amazing with let's see what these memories. Oh, revive. And target concentration. Remove stun. Alright, so those are all pretty much poo. Alright, this fight is a super dice roll, and because we have no swift gear, like, I have no idea how it's gonna go. We might die here a few times as well, but we should be totally fine once it's all said and done. So the big issue is these guys. The first two, they like to stun or debuff you rather, and if they do, and then the robots behind them follow up with what's called Torch Cutter, then it'll one-shot you. Oh. Okay, cool. I'm hoping that we can at least eliminate some of these guys. The fact that Machiko is stunned right there is really unfortunate. So because we have a short circuit weapon, Yazawa is going to be stunned, and that's okay. We expected that. We just don't want to be torch cuttered. These guys can attack, obviously, multiple times per turn. It is what it is. It just do be like that. Thankfully, it was pretty quick. We'll just root beer up here, and we'll be on our way. Yes. We're gonna sell guns. We don't want that. We do want that. We don't want. Cool. So we actually made enough money from that one gun to be good for the rest of the game. Marathon luck, yeah, it's alright. As long as we have a decent hentai monster and a decent final, or the Sarina gunship fight, we're gonna be in totally good shape. We're just lacking defensive capability more than anything. Yeah, yeah, it'd be like that. All the time I'm like, well, as long as we just don't get stunned, and then it stuns me. Yeah, that's just the nature of things. What are you gonna do? So we should be able to live through torch cutters if we're not already stunned or frozen. Oh my goodness. The good thing is if we live this turn, we should be able to stop the bleeding a little bit. Cool, that didn't go that terrible. So Machiko will bail us out yet again. That's pretty much the nature of what she does. She's the bailouter. Oh my goodness. Bro, I swear. This is ridiculous. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, you see how much damage it does when you debuff? No way. Wow. I'm still having a good time. Don't even worry about it. Oh, man. Yeah, that was pretty much a death sentence when that happened. Yeah, that was I was just fielding the fight, kind of seeing how things were gonna shake out. I think we really assessed what we needed to. Yeah, this has been terribly unlucky. Like usually it's not this bad, but I feel really good about. You know, the luck is gonna pay us back. So like the end of the run, where some of the trickier or more annoying fights can be, we're just gonna steamroll over them. That's just a give and a take thing, right? So here we're gonna go open these crates and maybe we can get another piece. Oh yay! How about that? Finally. She needs that because it gives her. Yeah, no, that's all right. A little bit more defensive capability. I will take it 100% of the time. Machiko's under-leveled, so that doesn't help. But her defense is crazy high right now, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Alright, we're gonna try this again. So usually what would happen is... Oh, we got the SP glitch. Oh, goodness gracious. So usually what would happen is I have some shoes on that would give me SP at the start of the fight, and I would turn 1 with Yazawa, get rid of the debuffing ads in the front there. So there's a glitch in this game. You'll notice at the start of... What the heck? At the start of every fight, you get 10 SP. Yeah, the fight's over. If we get the glitch, it's pretty much bad news. So instead of... If you get the SP glitch, you don't get that 10 SP, and that makes a significant difference. Give me the torch. Yeah, I wasn't stunned. They can still crit for ridiculous amounts of damage. The more times we die, though, it gives us more opportunities to... to open chests. Open that single chest there at the end. We just gotta hope that it stays red. Because red chests are armor. If it's green, that's a bummer. We'll take it. We'll see what she can get here. Oh, oops. Have it sorted incorrectly. Shock attribute is not terrible. Yeah, we'll try that. Machiko's damage is not really important. What is important is for her to have some kind of contingency. All right, SP. Yes, we got it that time. Okay. Oh, that's fine. As long as Yazawa can get a little bit of SP. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Don't shoot her anymore. Oh wow, that's super nice. That came through big. So we're gonna drop the whole shebang on him right here. Oh, that's some big boy damage. Cool. Cool. Now we gotta hope here that Yazawa will probably die, but let's hope that she soaks a torch cutter or two. That would be nice. So now we just have to hope. Oh, you know what? I actually got a plan. We have to just hope that we don't get Vanilla doesn't die. But what we can do is actually bring Yazawa back, have her come through, and that just creates an extra target more than anything. But she might actually be able to kill them. Oh, we did it! We did it! That was the play. That was the play. All right, I feel a lot better now. We're about to get a whole bunch of crates that give us a lot of good gear and things, and it's we don't want procedural memories, so oh my Lanta. Oh my goodness. Boy, I tell you what, Midwest Speed Fest, it's cursed.
The game knows. The game
yeah, it just does. It does.
The game's like, what'd you say?
I literally have to quit talking because every time I say something, it's taken place. It's almost surreal. Alright, so now we're going to go do the Alexi fight, which is tons of fun. We're going to stop here and get some injectors, because I wasn't able to pick them up earlier. We'll get 40 of them. And the reason I'm only getting 40 is because I might go see if this place next door has some Blitz shoes available. Swift would be fine as well. I don't see any. Nope, that's okay. We can check back later when their inventory changes. Now we gotta go down to the China Lake Restaurant and Casino. Now this place is where the fourth character will join us, but before she does, she has a little mission we have to go on, where we have to go defeat somebody who's giving her a lot of problems. His name is Alexi, and he's usually a pushover, but with how everything's been going, I really couldn't tell you what's gonna happen at this point. Cool. So now we go up here. Oops. Everybody should be in really good shape. In order to fight Alexi. It would be really nice to have some swift gear, but, you know, it's neither here nor there. Is everybody full HP? I don't think Yazawa is. We didn't even get any of the good. Yeah, we didn't even get any of the good memories, so it's just like the game is... It's just really out to get it. Yeah, the next character we get is actually super dope. This guy punches really hard. But we want him to do damage to Vanilla, because Vanilla's the single target god. I kind of actually like the SP gain on these short circuit weapons. I usually don't use a short circuit SMG like this, but it's turned out pretty alright. Alright, now we just have to hope that Vanilla doesn't die. That's good. And right before this, I put Accelerate onto Vanilla, which should give us enough speed to outspeed old boy here. So we're gonna try it out. Might not. Oh, it does. Okay. Neato. We're gonna hope that we can kill him with this one pass. Hey, there it is. Alright. Things are starting to go relatively normal now. Feel good. We stopped the bleeding. We actually have like a bunch of time to save on the final fight, or not the final fight, but the hentai monster, which is like 2 fights from now. There's like 8 minutes of time save in my PB, so we can always claw ourselves back a little bit there. Worst case scenario, we just come in a few minutes under the estimate still, even with all this screwing up. So this is our final character. Her name is Jackie, and she is a monk-style martial artist kind of character. She's really, really cool because she counterattacks, which is insane. Oh, we actually don't want a short-circuit weapon on her right now. We'll take the jackpot. That actually is really cool. Let's see what kind of shoes we're looking at here. Cool, rearrange. I like Jackie to be here, and I like, just based on personal preference. We can actually teach Jackie, no, there's really no point. Oh, I lost. I always, we just gambled our RNG right there. So we're gonna see. So this next boss is really interesting. He has a really interesting, feature, I guess we'll call it. So what happens is, there's all this money you see in here, and if we steal it, every single pile that we steal makes this next boss stronger. So if you clear out this whole vault, this boss comes in like a god, and he's like insanely difficult to fight. But if you steal nothing, he's much more tame. So that's what we're going to opt to do here. Now we got to hope Jackie gets to 50 SP as quickly as possible, because she has the ability to counterattack and take 0 damage, which is really, really sweet. This guy's evasion is crazy when he does his little buff. And as you can see, that's what he did. We don't want to get punched unless it's on... Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, let me figure out what I want to do here. Might have to reassess. We'll rescue Jackie, which will allow us to taunt, 10-step kill, and then we'll go like this. Let's see how much Jackie can do right here. Ooh, that's a pretty good amount. Oh no, don't buff. What a snake. The good thing is that Jackie still has taunt up. So because she was able to string together a little bit of SP there, not bad. A stun would have been really amazing, but we'll take what we can get. So now we can at least revive everybody with Machiko here. Throwing stars is totally fine, or throwing swords rather, because it won't kill anybody. If we can get what's called a payday loan, which lets you empty your whole clip, that would be really neat. Oh yeah, I'm actually totally okay with where we're at marathon-wise, time and everything. That's a bummer. I don't think Machiko's revive is ready yet. We'll have to see. We could still lose. It's very possible. Homie hits like a truck. Oh, okay, never mind. Jackie will save us. All hail Jackie. Cool. So even with, like, worst case scenario... Oh, okay, it didn't even matter. We still came out of that looking pretty decent. I'm okay with that. It only took us one try, which is more than we can say for like everything else that's taken place this far. So now we gotta go back to the hacker. Now that we've assembled our whole team, our goal is to stop the guy who's basically been operating in the shadows and letting all of the, oops, I went to the wrong place. Operating in the, and this is his call right here, Iceman. Now he's the one who recruited us for this mission, but it turns out that not only has he been kind of funding everything, but at the same time he's wanting gangs now to be cleared out so that he can truly use this place as a testing site for all of his crazy stuff that he's inventing. Which is, you know, the machines and stuff you've seen so far that kind of seem out of place. Any blitz gear? No. More or less the same. That's alright. Figured we'd take a peek. Now this game is made in RPG Maker, and you know, it's really stunning when you consider just how awesome it looks. We get this key here. Oops, I always do that. We're gonna have to heal everybody up. So these little next guys are they're kind of annoying. You're gonna start seeing some weird little gooey monster looking guys. These guys are stinks. They stink because they do that. Cool. Nice. So what are the odds that this one that's up stuns Yuzawa? Okay, pretty good. Cool. So the next few fights are all going to be in like this little area. We'll open up a couple of crates if we can, just to see if maybe we can get some red gear. Okay, we'll just keep that one real quick. Ballistic helmets stink because they are because they are speed. Anytime you see something that's ballistic, it gives you a lot of speed, and speed's really unimportant in the grand scheme of all this. Just because we need to be able to have survivability more than anything. Okay. Anytime you see that special crate message, it means that oh, there's the crate, so we don't want it. The special crates are those ones that take 10 keys to open. And that means when that message comes across that one of the crates have spawned, or one or more have spawned in that specialized fashion. So this next fight is going to be super interesting without blitz gear. Let's see what... I don't want to use that. Remove stun. I'll throw that on her. Alright, cool. So this is the hentai monster fight, and if we get lucky, we can actually end this fight super quickly. It has like a tendency to sometimes just die. We're not really sure why it does it though. And it's important that Jackie does not have a short circuit weapon because she can't be stunned for this fight. It makes it really difficult. These tentacles hit like trucks. Oh, we got the SP glitch. That's super bummer as well. So we need Machiko to basically survive to 80 SP. So even though that we're doing 0 damage because it decided to protect itself against physical, we still get SP, so that's why I'm still gonna fire shots. That's what's most important. Ah! How inconvenient. Okay, this is how we'll play it. Oh, oops. That was probably a really bad decision. I didn't realize how low my SP was there. I was just gonna say, if Yuzawa lives, we'll be fine, but she died. Try it again. We're gonna hope that we can kill this enemy really quickly. And the runaway chance in this game is usually pretty sharp, so to see it fail us like this is disappointing. There we go, that's better. So everybody should... Oh wait, these guys are way easier. Alright, cool. We want to open this red chest just on the off chance that we get something decent out of it. That extra level never hurts. Oh, tactical vest. Nice. Pushes her attack up pretty fat. We need it on her more than anything. Cool, so that's going to help us out tremendously. Especially if we had Blitz gear right about now. That would be even sweeter, but can't get it all. It happens. Oops. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I clicked on a guide beacon. I would have been really upset. So I would have had to run all the way back. So we'll try the hentai monster one more time. Hopefully we can defeat it. If we beat it right now, we still actually save like 7 minutes. That's how bad it was in my PB. Alright, cool. We want dodges. That's that good. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's actually a pretty good first little bout. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to deep breath, gun down with vanilla. 10-step kill, taunt, deep breath. Alright. Let's see how favorably this goes. This should kill all of these tentacles here. Oh, baby, there it is! We just saved like 5 minutes. So if you kill all the tentacles in a single turn, it just dies for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we did it. Alright, guys, things are turning around for us. Oh, never mind. I lied. We just got like 5 procedural memories. We better have like and the sad part is like there's a couple of really good procedural memories and we haven't even gotten them. I'm actually going to fly to Club Shangri-La. We're going to go down here. We're going to see if maybe we can buy some new Swift shoes now that we've defeated that area. Swift or Blitz would be really terrific. Rapid, nope. Nope. We'll go to the shoe store. I don't usually do this in runs, but it would be super, super handy. And there's no point since, you know, we're not really trying to save a whole lot of time. No Blitz, I'm afraid. We kind of need... Alright, that'll work. And we can sell more stuff if we ever need to. Alrighty, so this next little stretch is going to be a series of 3 bosses, and each one of them harder than the last. And the trick is to really lean on Jackie in this scenario, but because we don't have a way for Jackie to start fights with good SP, it becomes a little trickier. Nice. There's also the enemies that sneak up on you, so you gotta be careful. I use the mini-map primarily. Do we want guns? We'll take them. Sure. So let's reassess all of our gear. See if we can drop some stuff that's... Okay, that's alright. What's Jackie's defense at? That's actually pretty fat. She's not using a shotgun. That might actually be pretty good. You can see here just how significant the increase is on these short circuit weapons. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Let's check out some of these memories we've gotten here. Oh, revive. Alright, we will take that and put it on. There is one procedural memory I'm really looking for that we still have not gotten, even though we've gotten tons of them, and it's it basically debuffs the enemy. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just spam crap, and if we AoE, all these guys are going to suicide. And we just got to hope that they don't actually kill us. It's the fastest way to win. Well, actually, at this point, it looks like we can just probably use Yazawa to win. Oh, jeez. That actually went crazy well. Oh my goodness. Cool, I will take it. Alright, decent. And everybody leveled up, which is super, super cool. This is one thing you'll notice is this area doesn't have music. I have no idea why. I went into like the files for the game to see if I could like reactivate it and turn it back on. But alas, I was unable to. Oh my goodness, dude, if that's not the one I'm looking for, I'm gonna be super tilted. Why? Why do I have 4 of this one? Well, let's check out what gun did I get. Oh, that's pretty good. And that gets rid of the short circuit attribute. All right, this fight is a little bit more difficult, considering that the little cone ads that you see here, they buff the center guy, and once again, Torch Cutter makes a return. So obviously, we're really not stoked. Yeah, the physical protection stuff is whack. The best way to deal with it is to have that ability I mentioned that debuffs the enemies, and we haven't gotten it yet, unfortunately. The second best way to deal with it is for Michiko to just trumpet with her oh goodness, with her Ghetto Blaster. So. I think what I'll do here is opt to go with swing. Do I want to accelerate or deep breath? We'll accelerate. I think it's probably... I don't know if I want to rescue her. Yeah, that was the better... As long as we don't get torch cuttered, that was the better decision to make. Nice. Shotgun should take that bad boy out. Alrighty. So that's good, because now we can drop a huge, go ahead and just drop a heal on everybody. This is like my favorite song, and we don't say torch cutter. Yeah, no doubt. You really be coming at me with those things. So Jackie is doing some work. That's nice. We should be able to just body this fool. Sure. We'll go ahead and do this just in case he does come at me. Ah, stun came through. Alright, that's fat. Nice job, Jackie. So these are actually going super well. Sometimes they can get really ugly. We're moving on to the third and final of all of them now. We want these boxes really bad, even if we die to a random encounter. There's something eerie about the silence in this area. Yeah, those zombies, they use contact infection. Oh my Lanta. Well, we have this amazing... Yeah, so they go after people who have been debuffed. We're gonna die. This is ridiculous. That's okay. We don't have to run very far. Oh my goodness gracious, the box caught me. There we go. There's a guy up here. Oh, and he doesn't show up on the mini-map. I say this to myself every time. One of these days, I'm gonna listen. Yeah, this whole zone has like some weird aspects of it. I'm curious if there's like legit something wrong with just the zone as a whole. Because it's an indie title, you know, like nobody's chomping at the bit to defense. Oh, that's fat. Yeah, we're gonna do that for sure. Oh no, we need this on her because of that. Okay, so let's try this out. I actually like that shotgun a lot, so we'll leave it how it is. But Vanilla should be pretty stout at this point, which is good. If we do die in this fight, we'll move that thing I just put on Vanilla to Jackie, and I think that will probably be the correct recipe. Again, similar to the last fight, these little things, they like to buff their master here. Okay, that's actually not bad. We did get the SP glitch, which is super, super unfortunate. Had we not, we'd be able to do the Jackie taunt setup now, and we can't. So it's crazy how significant that can be. Now we just have to hope that Machiko doesn't die. So I think this is the move right here. I gotta play, I think. So we'll rescue Jackie. We'll rescue Machiko. Well, with Jackie, we're gonna hope that that he targets her and not Machiko. Oh, AoE sucks. That's worst case scenario. We really wanted to see him use the 25mm or whatever the heck. Now he uses it after everybody's died. Oh, the physical protection did come through. Might have been able to clean that fight up. It's okay. We'll just have to reset this fight. Which is not bad considering we get a chance at 2 more crates. We just go back to our sweet dank car we got right here. We'll go back to the front of the zone. It is a little bit of a walk. If this is a PB run, I'd be super irritated, but it's not. So we're just chilling. We're gonna let that guy get out of the pathway, because if he doesn't, you'll take that fight. We're gonna avoid these guys this time. Shoot him. Go over here if it's red. Yep, it is. Nice. Ooh, a tactical vest. Gives her way more attack. We'll put this on her. Dodge that. We don't need any more guns. Cool. We should be in a better position now, especially if we don't get the SP glitch. Then we'll be in really good shape. All right, that's better. That's better. I like what I see. Anti-ground missile is okay with the first turn because it doesn't do like a crazy amount of damage. Oh, nice. Okay, that's super good. It helps us out quite a bit. Unfortunately, we still have to survive 1 more turn. I'm going to opt to swing here. And we just got to hope that Machiko can hang in there. Ah! Nice! Okay, cool. That's actually pretty good. So what we're going to have happen now is we're going to Jackie stack, which is what I call when she just goes off. And then we're going to bring everybody back to life with Machiko. And that should protect the team pretty well. Alrighty, that's what you like to see. We just want to hope that Vanilla can kill that little ad with her attack before it gets its defensive buff off. Pineapple on pizza is good. It's not bad. It really isn't. It's not. It's yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying that. Like pineapple on pizza is fine but it's not like my go-to pizza. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's like, "Hey, we ordered a bunch of pizza. If you want some, it's free. Just have at it." Issue is all that we got was pineapple. I'm still gonna eat it. I'm not gonna be like, "You disgust me. I wish the worst upon you and your family," kind of thing, you know. But I'm not gonna probably order it for myself unless I'm feeling like in a super mood, you know. All right, so now we gotta go fight the 2 hardest fights, in my opinion. Let's see if we can get some blitz gear. If we can, that would be super sweet. I don't see any blitz gear. Alrighty, no worries. We go on our way. We come back to our little hangout. We're smoking our stogies. You know, just having a good, just chilling as chaos ensues all around us. You know, it is what it is. So here's a little interesting bit of movement tech. The game wants you to enter the hotel through the bottom. But what we're going to do is go the way that we went to fight Alexi. And that'll put us in the stairs, which will still trigger this scene, but we'll be at the stairs we need to be at. This is where we needed to be heading anyways. So in this office floor, there's 2 enemies that get in your way. That's 1, 2. Come up here. Oops. Thankfully, this isn't like the only not random aspect of the whole game, because that would be a super bummer if I had to figure out that code every single time. I'm actually not even sure how you're supposed to figure it out. Oh yeah, there's like something in the locker that tells you. Anyways, we'll see how this fight goes. Sometimes it gets really ugly. Based on how well the first fight goes, we'll know how well the second one, how well equipped we are for it. Defensively, we're not in terrible shape. We're gonna go. Oh my! Oh, it's a berserk weapon. That sucks. Berserk weapons are crazy because they give you huge attack bonuses. But we can't really make good use of it because it whatever. We'll chill. Give ourselves a little dip in the pool here, and then we'll go on our way. Grape on pizza? Oh man! All right, now you lost me. That's just ridiculous. Grape, like the fruit? That's wild. These guys hurt, and without Jackie to take the first few hits, it can get kind of hairy. Oh wow! All right, that's super handy. Go dying is a pain in. Oh my goodness. I think this is the play here. Maybe this is the move. This is my favorite song, and we never get to hear it. But we've died so much in this run that we do get to hear it today, so that's cool, I guess. Wow. Yeah, occasionally, you just get these fights where they just stun the heck out of you the whole time. So we'll probably have to reset this one. It is what it is. Ooh, you know what I should do is probably rescue Jackie. Stinks that I blew Cool. Things could be going better, yeah. The fact that they're using AoE is a pain in the butt. Knife is what we want to see here. Alrighty, we'll take that. Sometimes it's actually not good for Jackie to stun them because it means that we won't do more damage to them. So if he could come knife one more time, yeah, that's really helpful. Oh, nice. So that guy should be dead. And then this guy is open up to some sweet damage. Alrighty. We can still die. Let me figure it out. I think this is the play. inconvenient, to say in the least. Alrighty, we did it. Alright, so now the next fight is pretty ugly. If we can first try this next fight, oh my goodness, that would be something else. So now we're on the roof and we have to fight all these enemies. We really don't want the SP glitch here. We need to get Jackie in good shape as quickly as possible. And we want to see these guys use their team buffs more than anything. Because the Tsarina that's in the car, she has an ability where she just runs over you. And because they can all attack multiple times, and then their attacks also attack multiple times, you can sometimes sit through 9 attacks or whatever, and it just crushes you. Here he comes. Oh my goodness. Please don't hurt Machiko. No! Why you do this? I mean, that's a little helpful, but not really. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, and we re-stunned that guy. That's pretty neat. Alright, so I think we might be able to bail out. Let's find out. You're definitely not intended to get to this part of the game at this low of a level. But we're making it work. So as long as Jackie doesn't die here, we can be in really good shape. Oh, a reapply stun. Nice. Oh, Jackie didn't get enough SP. That's unfortunate. So this is what we'll do. Accelerate. Deep breath. Accelerate. Deep breath. We shot. Okay. It's actually probably the best case scenario. It would have been like super cool if they didn't kill Yuzawa, but we'll take what we can get.
I'm gonna jump in real quick. Shout out.
By all means.
One more time. Got that post-game boss I did worth it. That's still in the lead, $35. And then 2 Rings of Adventure bid awards. Those are gonna close after this run.
We're probably gonna die here. We're just super. Oh, nice. Alright, let's hope that Jackie can somehow pull out a miracle. That's a good step. What? Oh no. Wow. Super unlucky. All 3 hits landed. Oh my goodness. That's okay. We're about to save time over my PB. That's pretty sweet. Still no blitz gear, but we can sell a bunch of stuff that we don't need. See if we can buy, like, what is the best? We're gonna run downstairs. Really pat ourselves up if we can. Oh no, they got. Alright, we'll try one more time like this. If it fails, we'll use those pieces of equipment we just got on the 2 glass cannons and make them a little bit more balanced. It'll just slow the things fight down a little bit, but it'll be alright. We can take this elevator right here to just immediately start the fight over. This fight is by far, like, harder than the final boss. The final boss is usually much easier, so... This is the one before the last. Hoping that those adjustments to defense will help us get the Machiko and Jackie to survive just a little bit longer. Alright, that's not terrible. Not terrible first go. We can use Deadeye. Accelerate. Alrighty. We really want to see military superiority, which is like a small heal. Crits, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I was gonna be super irritated. Alright, so we should be able to survive at least one more turn now, which will give Machiko the SP she needs to get the glass cannons back up. Instep kill. Taunt. However, she could still die to AoE. That's just something that could happen. We're gonna hope that it doesn't, though. Also, the Tsarina has the ability to trump Jackie's taunt and switch taunt targets. Oh my god, that's just as bad as the dying, to be honest. Yeah. Probably gonna have to reset this if I can. Just end it. Good gravy. Yeah, this is about as bad as the run's ever gone. But, you know, it's the first marathon run for this game ever, so it's about what we could expect. What we'll do now is we will, like I said, switch these out. They're going to be weaker, but the survivability might be more important. I don't know how much survivability that's going to buy them. It's basically doubling their defense. I don't know if it's enough. Primarily, we need to lead on Jackie and the Chico, but we just can't survive long enough. So hopefully this is the recipe here. Okay. That's some progress. If Machiko could not die for like 2 turns, that would be amazing. Wow. What excellent targeting. Love of God. Hopefully this will bail us out. Yeah, this is crazy. And Machiko's at like 720 defense too, and they're still mowing her down. It's very shocking. Very unfortunate. What the heck is this? This randomly targeting gun. Alright, so Jackie should be able to say... Oh, no, she can't. She still can't. Wow. Alright, what do we do here? We rescue. I think we wait off on the rescue. Wow. That was just like no damage. Anybody but Machiko, please. Alright, how do I want to handle this? I might have to get one of the other girls up, which sucks because I don't want to have to use Chico's rescue, but because Jackie can't revive people, it might be the only course of action we can take. I think they're right. How is she stunned? That helps a little bit. That does. What is this? Oh, he goes. Yep. That's agitating. Alrighty. Well, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just die to this fight really quick. That's all good. It's not, but you know it is. What are you gonna do? So I think we were better off with the more glass cannony way that we went previously. Let me double check this place one last time, because the stuff does change. Nope. All right, cool. This might be better. Do we have any SMGs? No attributes, cryo. Okay, this one might actually... Oh, that's short circuit though. That's fine, that's fine. Hopefully there's 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I gave a 40-minute buffer on the estimate, and we still are gonna go over, but it's okay. If we go over, you guys can just mercy me. And we can just cut out to do the incentive, which will be way cooler to watch. But we'll see. The final boss is really fast if everything goes well. But based on how everything's happened so far, it has not gone well. If we had a payday loan, oh, that would be super sweet. Oh, God. Why? Why Machiko? What are the odds? Don't run down, please. Oh my good golly gosh. Alright, we'll do one more attempt and then we're just gonna have to mercy it. Otherwise, the incentive will take too long. And that's what it's all about, is donating. So, how about you guys, you know what I should do, is I should donate like $5 for every time I've failed. So somebody do me a solid, tally up how many times I've, oh, I didn't even, jeez Louise, I'm losing it. Somebody just tally up for me how many deaths I've had so I can make this right. It's all good, it happens, it happens.
Sometimes I'm just screw your marathon.
Yeah, hey, you know, and that it works like that. Get your sad. Hey, no, I'm not actually that sad. I'm more agitated than anything, because I thought for sure that, like, no way it will ever go so bad that I don't make 2 hours. But here I stand corrected, and we learned today. So everybody, if you could, still donate. It's for a great cause, and I promise the next time things will go a little bit better. But we got one more try. We'll see how it works. Maybe we just get super lucky right now, which is like, you know, we're due some super lucky for sure.
I hope you submit this again sometime, because I feel like you ought to run back.
Yeah. We'll do a salty run back for sure. One of these days. Yeah, the fact that we couldn't make a 40-minute swing workout just is in a 2-hour game. It's just testament to how ugly things can get, but it's alright. We're definitely gonna die right here. Izawa can live. We can maybe... Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Rescue. Machiko. Jackie stack. Oh, guys, don't believe. Don't believe. That's the worst thing you could do. Because when you start getting hope, Orangeblood crushes you. It's all good. I'm actually more excited to show you the neat strategy that I use for the incentive post-game boss anyways. I just came up with it, actually. Like, it's a fun story. I actually saved over my file or lost it or something at some point, so I spent the entire day grinding a file to get up to the point where I was strong enough to defeat the post-game bosses. So that's what I did all day. So now that I came up with a pretty neat strategy, I'm just excited to show it off. So that'll make me that'll make things right again. All right, so we're going to. Oh no, we can't. Swap over. Let's see what we can pull out here. Not much, unfortunately. But if Jackie can get 50 SP here, that would put us in a pretty good spot to have her tank the next round. Cool, she will. Oh, sweet. Oh, these AoEs are unfortunate. There we go. That's what we like to see. Jackie getting hit. That guy's almost dead. There's one super unfortunate thing that happens is, oh yeah. I'm not really sure what the plan is here. We'll just have to hang out, see what we can cook up. I don't want to rescue her because she doesn't have accelerate. If they could just not do any more damage to Machiko for the rest of this round, we might be alright. Oh! Scratch it, boys! That's all she wrote. Dude, I swear to God, it's got voice learning AI or something going on here. I'm convinced. Too bad Jackie doesn't know revive. We could turn this whole fight around, but alas, what are you gonna do? I should have probably put an SMG or something like that on Jackie. Oh no, she's got an AR. Yeah, I mean that's about as good as you could have done. Yeah. Hey. You know, I've Dude, listen, I've had marathon runs go so ridiculously awful before that I'm actually like super not worried about it. My feelings are not hurt. I apologize to you guys that it couldn't shape out, but I'll show you the neat donation incentive, and we'll make things right. That was all I was worried about.
It's been a good time.
Yeah, and let's just be appreciative of the fact that we've been able to listen to some dank tunes this whole time, right? What? Oh, Machika's dead, that's why. Alright, cool. There she goes. That's all she wrote. I apologize, we'll stop the timer there. We'll jump over to the donation center just because it takes a few and I don't want to put you guys super behind. Doing it for the good of the marathon. So, the synopsis is, at the end, you defeat the guy. The bad guy, and that's pretty much it. All right, so now we're gonna go defeat. Oh, give me the. Sorry, I didn't even give you a warning. Is the chef? Did Chef win the bid war?
Yes, I will go and close that right now.
I'll show you guys the green Yakuza really fast, anyways, just so. Because the fight usually ends relatively quick. So you come over here and you do this substance, and it trips out your game, and then you fight these crazy guys. Yeah, it's actually, this game's on sale right now, 25% off. So we're just gonna run away because you can. But that fight, the way that it works is you have to, those guys run away, so you have to figure out a way to keep them from running away. You got realistically 1 or 2 turns. Each one of them has 10 million health. So let's go now to the chef. I'll show you guys that fight. This fight is actually really, really interesting. And super, super strategic. Yeah, they have 10 million health each. So you steal this guy's pizza, and he comes. This guy's level 60 something. Crazy, crazy strong chef. We got the SP glitch, which is really unfortunate, but it's okay. So we're just gonna have to hope that stun. Oh, nice! We got the stun. So that's 1 attack. I need to remember count my attack rounds. See how much HP this guy has? 700k, but it doesn't take super long. So this is 2. We have to hope that we apply either stun or freeze. There it is. But we can knock out freeze. We didn't. Nice. So this gives us free turns. So this is turn 3. Okay. So here we have to hope that we get stunned to land from Vanilla's Deadeye. What am I at? Turn 4? I think so. Okay, we didn't get stunned to land, so I made the correct decision. Nice! Now we're going to go into turn 5. Turn 6. Well, we need a stun or something. We'll just have to wing it. This is turn 7. So this is one where we gotta do all the damage. Alright, here we go. And we did it! Nice, we brought it home. And that is how you defeat the chef, by doing 600,000 damage in one turn. And when you defeat him, he cuts out on you. He leaves, and now you're the chef. But you would leave, and you come back, and he's here again, and you can fight him again if you want. But pretty cool little strat. I thought that was pretty sweet. I actually just came up with that like 20 minutes before we went live, so... But I've held you guys up long enough. Thank you so much. Everybody, this has been Orangeblood. Sorry I couldn't show you the very last fight of the game, but it is what it is. My name has been Professor Palmer. You can find me with obviously the name on the overlay. And I'm going to kick it back over to these guys and hopefully get them back on schedule a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for having me. And make sure you get those donations in.